MAME phase.
Stop me if you've seen this one before. You probably haven't, but you would be forgiven for thinking this was a hack of either Sega's Head-On, Nintendo's version of Head-On, or even IREM's version of Head-On, or one of the many other clones. What this actually is another game from Sun Electronics. It's called Runaway, and it was dumped by Dillweed in the last couple of days, and it runs on almost the same hardware as the previously featured Warp 1 and Dai 3 Wakuzai. The main differences here are the sound section, which is still unemulated, and possibly the colour generation, which is not yet understood, so these colours are incorrect. Curiously, the dumper's notes place this as a game from 1978, which would predate Head-On, where the general accepted year of release is 1979. Given the similarities between the games, I feel those dates need looking at with a little more scrutiny, because if this did predate Head-On, some of the history books will need rewriting. The gameplay here, well, it's Head-On. You're in a maze, you have to collect all the dots. Your player character, in this case a stickman-like figure, is always moving forward. You've got a run button to speed up. You can change lanes in the area of the screens where there are no barriers. 1 lane if you're running, 2 lanes if you're not. The maze contains a single enemy. Here it's an alien, and despite the game title, you're not running away from them, but running head-on towards them as they circle the screen clockwise to your counterclockwise. Choose your lanes carefully, time your running well. Colliding with the enemy results not in an explosion animation, but one where both characters appear to be rolling on the floor laughing while X-Bomb, X-Bomb, X-Bomb flashes on the screen. That was a Tom Jones song, wasn't it? Much like Head-On, and unlike Pac-Man, if you fail you must restart the level over. Sometimes the enemy will replenish dots in the maze to make your life more difficult, and when a limited number of dots remain, the enemy will speed up to running pace. This happens earlier as the stages progress. I think I've covered everything there is to say about this one, and as mentioned there's no sound emulation, but further words seem unnecessary, so enjoy the silence, something violence. I'll catch you on the next one.